Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we got something different going on. I'm at a different spot. I'm actually over here where Todd and Griffin and Brandon's been working. What's going on? I'm actually putting a ditch in. We just made it to right here. I helped them Friday, but they're just building a ditch and it wraps back around and goes around that way. And you see the end of it, or it wraps back around that way. But from what Todd said, we're just building it because there's farmland here. There's a lot of water runoff. It runs through, and through them tree lines there, it's a ditch, and it's too much water. So they want to put this in to catch all the water, and we're gonna end up right down there somewhere, I do believe. I'm not real sure, but hope y'all stay tuned for the video. I'm gonna try to get as much footage as I can. I run this thing Friday. This is what I'll be in today. I'll try to get some footage in it, and I ain't got nowhere to stick the phone inside the cab, but we're gonna try to figure out where to check the oil in this thing and get it fired up. All right, I've been spending some time trying to find how to open the hood on this thing. And I got up on the steps to get up in the cab, and I was looking because I knew it opened up and flipped up frontwards. I just had to look down, and there's this right here. Ain't that the neatest thing? Get her all opened up here, and we'll get down inside there and take a peek at what's in there. Still don't know really where to check the oil at, but we're about to find out. I made this thing hard enough to get over here to it. Oh, right there. If this don't make you want to check the oil on every morning, I don't know what will. It's one of the coolest things ever. Boom, shut. Okay, so I tried to find something in here the other day to mount the phone to, but as you can see, everything in here is plastic and all. I got a magnet on my phone. That's what I mount everything to. So I'll fire it up here. She's alive. I do like this setup. The dump controls here, gear selector, smooth ride. What Todd's doing is just filling up a hole. It's a little low right there. They're running this all to GPS, so it all is falling, going that direction. We don't know what happened there. But he's gonna fill it in, and he'll probably get on the dozer and go in and track it all in and smooth it out. It's only me and him today. Brandon wasn't here Friday, but he's sick today. So once he loads us, we'll just go right down there. We'll probably back up on that pile about right in there or so, because it drops down behind that grass mound. Well, that's not really a mound, it's a hole. But that's about where we're headed, and then I imagine after we get it all the way out, we'll just back up on top and restack again. So I think that's the plan. All right, getting our first load. Let's see what our counter's on. 509. So we'll start out the load count at 509. We'll see how many loads we haul today. We ain't going about 100 yards and dumping, so get Todd back there behind me loading me. Tractor. A little TYM tractor. Tim, what I call. Alright, at the bear with me on the bouncy camera because I'm having to hold it while I drive, but give them a peek of the pile here. I've already got two loads sitting up there, just kind of stacking them side by side. Get down here on the end and show you that the middle of this is pretty soft. I mean, these trucks are heavy and they'll make a rut, but it don't show it real good on camera, but that's probably about a 2-foot rut right there. We're gonna pull right up here. I don't know if I can do this one-handed or not. And got us a backup camera, but I'll use it to get up on the pile and then use the mirrors. I don't really want to be in that ditch, so I'm going to try to get a little sideways to get the bed out of it. And then when I get back here to this pile, I'm going to back up on the pile I dumped previously to kind of level the bed out and show y'all and tell you the bed angle. I think it's pretty neat. I don't just raise it up too fast because we're already sitting on a bunch of soft dirt. I want to make sure it's going to go up nice and level before I put it up. And always pull forward a little bit to make sure all your dirt's out of your bed. And then I just set it back down because I know I'm in a good hole here and I just don't want it to flip over. And once it's down, you can release the button after so far and it'll continue going down on its own. And we'll head back down to Todd. we've hauled probably between 10 and 15 loads. Road up through here is starting to get a little bumpy, and we've come out far enough now. We got those big ditches covered up, or those big ruts. I won't call them ditches, the ruts, but we're going to continue stacking on. And Todd will come over and eventually he'll knock the stuff down so we can get up on top of it. So I'm back up here again. We're back to the outside this time. To the driver's side, the left side, I guess. Try to keep it as flat as possible so when you take off, you can get just a little bit of pull forward, the rest of the dirt can come out. Alright, looks good. We'll go back and get another one. We've hit about, I think we started at 509, something like that. So we've done probably about 20 loads, as you can see. It'll count, it'll go up whenever I put the bed back down and dump. But our pile is getting pretty close to being at the end down here. So Todd, he'll have to come down and smooth it out. Let me make sure I get up here without flipping the back end of this thing over. Oh yeah, good enough. Well, I was watching a storm cloud go by and I didn't see one that come up behind us. I was sitting in my truck eating lunch. I knew it was calling for rain. I'll turn around. But I was sitting in my truck there and I was looking out over that barn. There was a big cloud going that way. And all of a sudden this showed up. Me and Todd's going to shut it down. He's going to pull the GPS down. I'm pulling the eyes, the GPS eyes off the dozer and the track hoe, and we'll probably be done for the day. And probably be back tomorrow. Catch y'all up then. What's happening? We're back. It's actually just 11:43 in the morning, and I'll show you, turn around here. See Todd up there on top, just pushing them piles down. I'll zoom out here a little bit, but that's where I've been dumping. I've dumped a lot down here this morning, but now I'm backing up on top and dumping up there. Brandon in the hole. Stay out here and get dirty and get some footage of him loading us. Checking the grade when he sticks his bucket out there like that. Well, we got to the point now where this big hole here is in our way, and I can't go between this big hole where all this grass is and the dirt pile because it ain't wide enough. So I'm just having to back up and turn and go right back around that way and then back up on the pile. So I'm dumping right there. I got Brandon over here loading me, and see where them tire tracks is all the way down to right in there. That's where it's going to end up at. So as of right now, I'm just going to keep pulling in here, and we'll just back up a little bit and turn and go right around. I eventually might start pulling up this way and then turning and backing in right here where I'm at, but then that'll put him kind of loading over the cab, and I don't want that to happen. So we'll just have to see how it goes. Winding down the day. Got about an hour, 40 minutes or so. And I can't quite remember, I think we started at 5:09 yesterday. I have to go back and look. Yeah, I believe it was 5:09 and we're at 5:91. I don't know if we'll get 100 loads in 2 days. Well, got a day and a half. Yesterday it rained us out about 1 o'clock, 12:30, 1 o'clock. I think it was. But the dump sign ain't, but not even 50 yards from where to get loaded. So I just got loaded and just backed up. Now I'm fixing to unload. I'm gonna pull back right over here to get loaded again. I'm gonna dump on the outside this time. It's a little more tricky dumping out here because I need to get it out there on the edge as much as I can. And try not to flip over. I like this stability chart here. It tells you how the machine's leaning. The other haul trucks I've ever run never had that. You just got to look out your mirrors and they look like they're going over or whatever. You just raise the bed up, look out of one mirror. I guess it's just the way the bed's up or made, unless you're sitting flat. But now it's unloaded. And just like that, as quick as that was, we are back in Brandon to get loaded again. That was the whole trip. It didn't take very long at all. The camera moved. Alright. I may try to get to 100 loads. Then again, I'm running out of room on my pile, so I have to find somewhere else to dump and talk to Todd. We're getting there. Slowly but surely, we're getting close to the end. Well, everybody, it's quitting time. Almost dropped the camera. It's almost quitting time. Everybody's taking down the eyes and stuff off the machines and take GPS down. And we ended up with 606. So it's 3 away from making 100 loads in 2 days, or a day and a half. So I don't think it's too bad, even though we ain't got to go very far from the pile. But anyways, I hope y'all have a good rest of the day, and we'll catch y'all tomorrow because we'll probably be out here doing the same exact thing. See y'all later.